Appearing before the Senate Judiciary Committee, the FBI Director, James Comey, dropped a massive bombshell about Hillary Clinton and her aide, Huma Abedin's potentially criminal mishandling of classified information. Wow, take a look at this.
October 27th, the investigative team that had finished the investigation in July, focused on Secretary Clinton's emails, asked to meet with me. So I met with them that morning, late morning, in my conference room, and they laid out for me what they could see from the metadata on this fella Anthony Weiner's laptop that had been seized in an unrelated case. What they could see from the metadata is that there were thousands of Secretary Clinton's emails on that device, including what they thought might be the missing emails from her first 3 months as Secretary of State. We never found any emails from her first 3 months. With respect to Ms. Abedin in particular, we didn't have any indication that she had a sense that what she was doing was in violation of the law.
He doesn't believe you.
Sort of criminal intent.
Whoa, wait a minute. Why is James Comey only revealing this information now? And
exactly.
We're really supposed to believe that Huma Abedin had no idea that sending classified material to Anthony Weiner's laptop isn't a crime? Aren't we supposed to protect that? Well, how stupid do they think we are? Now, he should, Comey, at a minimum, have done a full investigation of Abedin, and of course, there's Hillary Clinton. Last night, President Trump tweeted this. FBI Director Comey was the best thing that ever happened to Hillary Clinton, that he gave her a free pass for many bad deeds. The phony Trump-Russia story was an excuse used by Democrats as justification for losing the election. Perhaps Trump just ran a great campaign.
Hell yeah, he did.
That's actually 100% right. Clinton got a free pass, and so did Abedin and that creepy Anthony Weiner guy. Now, take a look at the side of your screen. Our friend Jay Secular, who will join us in just a minute, look at the laws that he put together, a list of laws that Hillary Clinton very well would have broken and has broken. Now, if it was you, or if it was me, or Jay, or Monica who's going to join us, if we did a tiny fraction of what they did, well, we'd be wearing a striped suit, orange suit, and sitting in a nice little tiny cell somewhere.
Exactly.
And there's the issue of the alt-radical left and their bizarre, ongoing conspiracy without any evidence about President Trump colluding with the Russians in the lead-up to the election. Now, Comey has been more than forthcoming with information about Hillary Clinton's server scandal and that investigation, of course. But when Democratic Senator Al the Crazy Man Franken asked Comey about the so-called Russia collusion story, no comment here. We don't comment on these things. Watch this.
Is there any evidence that the Trump campaign assisted or directed those efforts?
That's something that I can't answer here, but I would refer you back to what I said was the purpose of the investigation, to understand whether there were any coordination or collusion between elements of the campaign and the Russians.
How many months you've been investigating this? Really? And you won't say anything? Now, Comey was also asked about former Obama Attorney General Loretta Lynch and her infamous meeting with Bill Clinton, member on the airplane tarmac, 40 minutes talking about their kids and grandkids. That was back in June. Now, of course, that was in the middle of a campaign, that Hillary was being investigated, and then, of course, Loretta Lynch made an announcement shortly thereafter.
Yes, she did.
What I struggled with in the spring of last year was, how do we credibly complete the investigation of Hillary Clinton's emails if we conclude there's no case there? The normal way to do it would be to have the Department of Justice announce it. And I struggled as we got closer to the end of it with a number of things that had gone on, some of which I can't talk about yet, that made me worry that the department leadership could not credibly complete the investigation and decline prosecution without grievous damage to the American people's confidence in the justice system. And then the capper was, and I'm not picking on the Attorney General, Loretta Lynch, who I like very much, but her meeting with President Clinton on that airplane was the capper for me.
Oh, the capper for you? Okay, but you won't condemn what Loretta Lynch did and you praise her? Now, that tarmac meeting was a slap in the face to everything the American justice system is supposed to stand for.
You all should be outraged and fight back.
Tonight, a very disturbing report from the AP about your privacy. Now, the AP is reporting that last year, under the Obama administration, that the federal government requested that the identities of 1,900 plus of your fellow Americans who were caught up in NSA surveillance be unmasked. Over 1,900. And by the way, we're also learning tonight that former Obama National Security Advisor Susan Rice, who of course is at the heart of the massive unmasking of people that are tied to the Trump campaign scandal. Oh, really? She's not going to testify before a Senate subcommittee next week?
She's guilty
Reaction
as
from the
hell.